Not so long ago, about 50 years back, you did not exist. And in another 50 years, you might not exist. And today, when you exist, you do not know who you are. You do not know from where you came, and you do not know where you're going. You do not know what exactly you need to do here. You do not know why good things and bad things happen to people. When anyone is asked these fundamental questions, the first thing most people do is to run towards some guru or some religious leader or some religious scripture and then find a comforting answer, just psychologically comfort them so that they don't have to deal with these questions. It is very few that would dare to take a step forward and try to explore the answers for these questions by themselves. It is very difficult because it's a terrain which not many people have walked, and the answers for these questions would put you out of your comfort zone totally. Life wakes everyone up at some point in their life, and when it happens, when the questions go unanswered, and when the fundamental logic or the foundation you built your entire life falls apart, then that is the biggest opportunity you have got to open your eyes and observe life. Life woke me up in installments. Here are the few things which I dived deep into, and I would love to share that with you. Everyone is going to die. No matter who you are, no matter if you're the strongest, smartest person, you will still die. Whether you achieve your goals or not, you will still die. Whether you live a happy life or a miserable life, you will still die. It is so evident, and everybody knows this. But every single day, we live our life as if we are going to live here forever. We make plans, we make decisions as if we are going to live here forever. When you go on a trip, you usually have a budget. You budget your money, you budget your time, and you should usually have to come back to your place before your pocket is empty. Otherwise, it will be a problem. Don't you think your life is like a trip? You came from somewhere you don't know, and you have to go back. So budget your time and money. You need to budget your life. Time is the currency. You are born with some time in your hand. But the catch is, you do not know how much you have. You can do a fair guess, but it might not always work. All you might have is this moment. But yeah, think of this. How many ever days you might have lived, you have always lived in this moment. Not in the previous moment, not in the next moment, but in this moment. Life is a stream of this moment. And this moment is also referred to as time. And that is the currency you will have to have in this trip. But only this currency is not sufficient. You need something else too. That is energy that runs your life. If you have a lot of time, but if you have too little energy, then that becomes meaningless. It is something like you have a debit card with lots of cash in it, but you have forgotten the PIN code. So without energy, you cannot access the time. So always remember, do those things that can enhance your energy and that gives you access to the time. Doing things that decreases your energy or spoils the potential of your energy is anti-life. Once you have fixed these 2 points, the third point to make your life stable like a triangle is this: involvement. Being deeply involved whenever you use your time and energy would make you more stable in this unknown territory called life. You have landed here without any prior knowledge, or even if you knew, when you were born, you lost it. You don't have any. You have to involve totally, not because you expect some kind of result, but because you're using your 2 most valuable resources, that is time and energy. Involvement leads to both spiritual and materialistic achievements. But the advantage of being deeply involved is when you have materialistic achievements, you will not have the fear of losing it. Be so much involved with this life that even when the last moment of breath comes, you do that with total involvement. Take a deep breath and start getting involved from this step of your life right now. Thank you. Bye.